Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android, Arrowhead, and I am back with some more drawing practice, cause that's a thing that I do. I draw, I do art. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the stream, GVN. How you doing? Okay, so, the primary purpose of today's drawing practice, I want to draw women. It's gonna sound a little weird, but let me explain. Basically, I have gotten a lot of practice at drawing guys, and generally just, like, my model, essentially. However, when it comes to drawing women, I am inexperienced. There are other jokes I could make about that, but I'm not going to. So... so now we're here. Anyway, let's see. Alright, let's start with a body. Please draw cool poggers. Let me think. How would I even draw that? Honestly, I kind of forgot what the pog face looks like. It's been like 2 years since that meme started. Let's see, alright. Draw a woman. Alright, let's try that. Smash. Alright, you know what? Thank you. I need that. It's proper encouragement. Alright, first let's draw the torso. And then, there's her spine. I think that's how spines work. It's facing this way. And then she's got a neck. Women have necks, right? Yeah, I think so, yeah. And then, neck is a little too small, so let me just add some neck to it. Cool. That's too big. Alright, hold on. There's a neck. Now, what are you drawing? I'm drawing women. At least trying to. Let me tell you something. Our self-proclaimed favorite VTuber Android. What's up, Firewall? Also, welcome to the stream. Firewall, Nikaru, and Silverwolf. Women also have rounder faces, I think, usually. Probably also a longer neck than that, but... I might have just drawn a boy with more steps. Something about this looks wrong. And also there... I've been just fine. How you doing, Firewall? Let's see. If I just erase a lot of this, ideally it will look better. Looks a little too wide at the moment, but also a little square, honestly. I have no idea what's going on in JJK right now, but I also cannot... Yeah, I can't really comment on that. Alright. Also, let me just go ahead and put that closer to, like, right there. Kinda looks like a guy's head, not gonna lie. Maybe... Why am I so good at drawing men? Should I just be a BL artist? Is that where this is going? Can I draw Yuta coming? It's good. I mean, I could, but why would you want that? I shouldn't. For many reasons. Oh yeah, I have not looked at any of the leaks, so I don't really know what's going on. Why are they using ovals to give me more natural female torsos? Okay, alright, let's try that. Oval is like this. Okay, alright, that kind of works. A little less wide set now. Makes sense. I'll get to the face later. Let's just draw the body for now. And then, probably her hips should be about as wide as her shoulders, I think. That's a little too skinny. Let's try that. And... one way or another, I will figure this out. Okay, it's coming along, it's coming along. We're making a person. I busted a nut over... Why? Wait, what's the figure incident? Did someone put a figure of Gojo in a jar? If you don't know what that means, don't look it up. The internet has ruined jars for me. What the fuck, guys? Like, what happened to society to the point where jars are now a weird thing? Let's see. This is kind of an oval. I've heard of Hikari. I think he's one of the third years that Gojo mentioned. Let's see. Alright, and this is where the arms would come out. And here's a joint for the elbow and a spot for the hand. And here is another one with an elbow and a hand, as women do. Yuta trying to penetrate people. Here, one of her legs is gonna be like straight down. Way too long of a thigh, but yeah. Let's see. Alright, that's a leg. People would assume that that's a leg. And here's a foot. And the foot is small, because girls usually have small feet, I think. I'm gonna need to look at this all in one, like, thing. And the other leg is raised up, kind of like this. Because, it's a nice pose. I think. Arrow doesn't know how women work. Da 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 da. Alright. Nah. Let's see. Draw Denji eating noodle. Wait, why? Why is that horrible? Is that a thing? I'll draw him eating, like, stuff on jam and toast and all that. I know he likes that. Okay. Somehow the limbs look too small now. I mean, the arms are probably fine, but the legs are definitely too short. Hold on. Legs should be like half the length of the body, is the general rule I go for. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Lift her up. And then Batista bomb her. Alright. Yay. More leg. And for less money. Alright. Oh, Toriel. Yeah, of course I know Toriel from Tutorial. To Undertale. God damn it. Also, it took me disastrously long to figure out that her name was a joke about tutorials. It literally took me to that one point in Deltarune where they make that joke to realize that's what the joke was. It is absurd the amount of time it took me to get that. And I'm frankly ashamed of it. Alright. I'm drawing triangles for the legs as the beginning shape can give you a better feel for the thighs and calves. Huh. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that method, yeah. Huh. I'll try that on the next one if this doesn't turn out well. Thanks for the tip. Actually, I guess I could try that now. Let's see, triangle. Actually, wait, the calf should probably be facing the other way if I'm turned slightly to the other way. Triangle. That's more of a tetrahedron of some variety, but, you know, I'm working on it. I got it kinda down. Also, I drew the triangle completely wrong. But other than that, I'm doing pretty well for myself. Now, her feet. I'm not much of a foot artist, so I can't really say either way, but I'm guessing... Alright, so here's where her little toes would be. And, a natural ramp up into the foot. Uh-huh. And also the rest of her foot doesn't look like a dog foot. Just trying to make that one correct. Also, her foot should get wider as it goes down. Head's definitely... Yeah. I usually have a problem making the head too small, so I guess I overcorrected. Also, the ear is too small. Just notice that now. Interesting. Head. Smaller. Okay, hopefully that fixes something. Now, should I have saved the layer I was doing that on before I changed that? Maybe. That's not important. Now for shoulders and arms. Girls have skinny shoulders and arms, I believe. I have been doing this for 15 minutes. Also, fun fact, this Sunday, you know what this Sunday is? This Sunday is my technically 2-year anniversary, but we're calling it birthday now because the VTuber thing is more of my actual anniversary. So, birthday. That's not a very skinny arm. In fact, that's probably thicker than the way I draw my arms. Oh my god. Elbow sticks out a little too much. Oh, no, it just looks curved all over the place. Alright. Okay. I think I'm almost cooking. Okay, that's a little too skinny. That's... Wow, she's... This girl might have some kind of arm problem. Hmm. Shadows evolving into the non-stop JJK to Chainsaw Man. Just draw on high heels. Oh, right. Yeah, draw shoes. Fuck, that's a good idea. Um, this will be the highest heel. It's going straight down, and it's like a foot off the ground, apparently. The highest of heels. And conversely, here it is also down. I should probably move that a little bit more to the left, because perspectives are weird. Remember, gang, always draw shoes, because shoes mean you have to do less work. Oh, I still haven't looked up what Saltburn is. Shit. Yeah, I will do that, I guess, later today. Meant to do that yesterday, but I forgot to look it up after everyone kept talking about Saltburn. Okay. So, one arm done. This one looks already too skinny. I would be a horrible chef. Just looking at this, like, I imagine, like, what if there's like a Gordon Ramsay of art that just looks at this and goes like, oh my god, look at how fucking undone this is, or something. Okay, so let me just put that there. That's a dimension for the armpit, I guess. That's like around this area. That will be important. That'll be on the test. All right. Hmm. Like the legs could be a smidge thinner. Okay, yeah. Another problem I usually have when I've tried this before. There. Precisely one smidge. That probably works, yeah. Thank you for the tip. Oh. And her hand should be as big as her face. Otherwise, she has cooties or something. And she has a large face. Her other hand is not as big, therefore... Change hand size a bit. She should be able to catch a baseball with no glove. She will kill God with these hands. And I'll fix them in a minute, but for now, let's just get something basic out there. Okay, thumb. Too small, but thumb. Art is truly about cutting corners where you can. In fact, literally, if you're sculpting from stone. Let's see. I'll probably fix the thumb in a minute. I don't really know what I plan on this hand to do during it, so I guess that's another thing to work on, is like planning out my poses a little better. But I think overall this will be just fine. Not great, but to be fair, the hand is also not the focal point of the thing, as it should never be, because hands kind of suck. Pro art tip from Arrowhead. If you can't draw it, don't. Or you could just get better, which is probably what you should do, and in fact I would recommend doing that, but ignore that for the moment. Also, her thumb is too skinny. Thumbs are meant to be thick. That's how you get grips on stuff. Granted, I have no scientific basis for that statement, but I like to believe it's so. Alright, there's that. Now, only British motherfuckers try smashing grave. Wait, what? Is grave robbing like a sport in England? And if not, why not? Could you imagine that, like, they'd have like a show for grave robbing, and like the big heist at the end is if you can rob like the royal tomb or something, with all the kings and queens in it. Get like Excalibur or some shit. That thumb might be a little too long. We'll change that in a moment. I definitely messed up this hand, but I'll fix the fingers in a sec. I could hide her hands behind her back. I know part of the point of this was for me to get the entire body into this, so I think part of the thing for me was also that I wanted to have a pose where the arms were, like, visible and a thing I'd have to draw. That said, I am not saying that I'm currently doing that with the highest degree of accuracy or precision. Because right here, her arm looks oddly bent. And now she's got like a muscle thingy? I don't know what that is. Anyway. Or what the term would be. Nope. Alright. Okay, so. Hands look the best with the pointed fingertips. You know, that's true. Yeah. I am not one of your round fingertip tramps. Seduce me. I am a woman. I have pointed fingertips. You know, the pointed fingertips are really what separate the men from the women. That's what it is at the end of the day. This is relatively pointed already. Let me see if I can point it more. There. That should kind of work. Hand's still a little weird here. I should probably move some of this around a little bit. Just gonna duplicate the layer for a sec, just so I make sure I don't create any unchangeable errors. Alright. No, not quite. What I'm trying to do... No. Let's try... Now some of them are way too thin while others are not. Distinctly they are not. Alright, never mind. We'll change them individually. For starters... Sure. Okay. And look best. Oh, yeah. Hey, Nurse's Brawl. Yeah, I don't really like anatomy for the most part either, but I do think it's necessary, at least for what I want to do. I want to be able to, like, draw other stuff at some point, and for that, we need to practice. Or, well, I mean, I need to practice. You guys don't have to do anything. You just gotta watch. You don't even have to do that for the most part. You just kind of vibe. Maybe I'll vibe too. Maybe I will not. Maybe I'll fail the vibe check and die immediately. World's your cloister. Alright. This is a little more pointed to the other direction now. And I should probably also move this finger down a little bit. And there. Alright, that's barely different, but different enough. Okay. That is the pal world of fingers. Okay. That is the hand. Now, I guess I could do the other foot. Just to, like, round it out, I guess. Make it more distinct. And sure, that's a high heel. Just believe that. And now, I guess the face, we try that. So, well, I'll do the face on a new layer. Just to make it easier to erase and restart. And for starters, ear slightly larger than that, just to make it look like an actual ear and not like just random part of the face. Alright. Face. There's an IKEA VR game? Wait, shit, I need to find that. I need to find out what that is and play it. I don't even have a VR, but I'll figure it out. I don't know what that is, but it sounds funny. Tell me again, how do you set your layers so you only color with it? Oh, okay, yeah, don't worry about that. Let's see. So, here's a new layer, right? And I want to clarify, I'm doing this in Photoshop, so I'm sure there is another function like this in Clip Studio Paint, but I don't know if it's called the same thing. Just for those who use that either, or whatever app you use. Alright, so, I just made, this is on, let's call this layer 1. The black space is on layer 1. I created another layer, let's call that layer 2. Layer 2, right-click or press Alt-Control-G on Windows. If you have a Mac, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. Basically, do that, and it should be linked to the layer below it. So layer 2 is now only visible on layer 1, in the sense that I can now draw anything on any other part of layer 2, and it won't matter, but it will only show up once I intersect it with the points on layer 1. So that's basically how you do it. So, to summarize, there's layer 1, make layer 2, right-click on layer 2, click create clipping mask, which should be the, I think, 4th option up, whatever, depending on the version of Photoshop you have. And then you can create a clipping mask for the 3rd layer, and go from there. Just look, I would say, specifically for stuff that's about clipping masks, because that's what I use, at least. Anyway. So yeah, layer 2. Eye should be pointed a bit. Also, the eye is a little too high in the face. I'll fix that in a moment. Look, she's got a little eyelash there, so you know that it's a girl. And her eye is large. And there's a pupil in it, as most girls have. Should probably make that larger. Let's try. Sure. And then a line for the nose, because that's just Girls only have a line. It's amazing how they breathe. Then she's got a little mouth. And then... Damn it. Okay, that looks a little wrong. And it probably is. Hmm. I don't know. I'll fix that in a moment. Maybe I need to make the nose lower. Hold on. Sure. Oh yeah, before I had to manually fill in each layer by hand. Oh, I know, right? That's exactly what I did before I, learned about that technique. I think what you said in one of the other streams is pretty true, that it's pretty hard to learn about a lot of Photoshop's tools when you just have everything, and it's kind of overwhelming at the start to try and, like, learn any of it just because there's so much, you know? I feel like I'm still missing something about this. Maybe the mouth needs to be more to the right or the left. Okay. Sure, that. Hmm. Just... I need to lower one of the eyes slightly. I picked this one for, I don't know, no particular reason. Okay. That's a face, kind of. And then there's hair. Let's just go for a normal anime hairstyle. She has bangs. Okay, no, that's terrible. Wow, that actually looks the worst. Alright, there's that. And her side hair kind of goes down like that. And then there's over here. And then there's also the back of the head. And it goes kind of like this. Sure. Smash. Oh, nice. Oh, also hard because when you start, you're not just custom to artist lingo, and it's hard to explain it. Oh, exactly. I know, right? Like, there were so many times when I wanted to do something, but I didn't really know how to phrase what it was trying to do. So it just wound up being like, hey, how do I, how do I, stop time? Or like, how do I fill it all in without marking on anything? How do I do that? So basically, I just eventually started watching a bunch of art videos and seeing from there what I could deduce from what they were doing. Let's see. This needs a bit of work. But it's not the worst thing ever. Okay, let's just go ahead and delete all the overlap stuff. You know how much time it took me to explain to people how do I change the hue of this image without knowing what hue is? I can see why that would be an issue, yeah. Because, like, I usually just go with, like, how to change color of an image without, like, changing all the color, you know? But for me, yeah, I don't know. It did take me a long time to learn any of this stuff. I think what it comes down to is, like, just look around, like, the art side of YouTube, because some of them have some really good ideas and tips that no one else will tell you about, because they probably also don't know. And stuff like that. Now on to the thing that I've been avoiding. Ladies and gentlemen, the boobs. I'm not actually gonna draw, like, nipples or anything, but, like, alright, so I think it starts, like, from the armpit. And it goes more towards the middle-ish. But not, like, completely? I don't know. And the other one... Okay. Not super confident in that, but sure. Okay. Woman. Huh, so it'll still seem too broad. Yeah, probably. I tried to make the shoulders about as... Hold on, let me go ahead and just kinda... do one of the funnies, as the kids call it. Yeah, definitely too broad. Alright, Let me see. How am I gonna play this one? Okay, and then distort. That should be relatively it. Torso might be a bit long. I did cut her arms off in the process, which I probably should fix. It's Arrow Tits coming soon to a Pornhub near you. Oh my god, welcome to the stream, John. Anyway. Let's see. Alright, so... let me just go ahead and do... Alright, so... side by side... I think this one overall probably works better. It's got the most input, it's got the weird feet, which is what people like. It's got thighs, it's got You can take the easy way out, not even draw a definition of breast, just draw a triangle on the left side. You know, that's a good point. I could Lara Croft it. I didn't think about that. I can definitely see what you mean by the shoulders being too broad in this one. I think the shoulders need to line up with the hips, kind of. Whereas on guys, I feel like the shoulders usually are kind of not lined up with the hips. I don't know. A really rounded triangle. That is, that is true. Rounded triangle. Let's try... Alright, that's look at this, that's kind of a rounded triangle. Which by definition is no longer a triangle, but that's not really the point here. Definitely I need to fix the arms, I'm noticing. Hold on, let me... Alright. Yeah, no one has arms like this skinny, you know? That's a little much. Definitely a bit much. Alright. Okay. You can apply the shape of the breast through shadows. Oh yeah, Pokemon. Who is she? She's no one, Galaxy. She doesn't have a name yet. I'm just making her to see if I can, really. Thank you for asking, though. Welcome to the stream. Okay, and then we move the hand. The handle! The handle ga kese! Okay, well, that's slightly better. Overall, not the worst. Not the worst. That said, next time, things to think about. 1, all the tips you guys gave me. 2, her neck is really long. 3, her arms are a little too skinny. 4, personally, I see nothing wrong with how thick her thighs are. Just gonna put that one out there. Hair needs fixing on many fronts. It looks fine, but not necessarily good. Arms look too long. Yeah, nothing I was thinking. Let's see. We are putting this girl through all manner of polymorph. Alright. The elbow should still be around like half the body length, like this. Somewhere around there. Alright, and then... Gynophobia. No guy phobia. Oh, I getcha. I see how you're doing it, yeah. It's too big, yeah. Art is a process. You fail a lot, and sometimes you succeed. And one of those times, someone's going to see it. You just need to make sure that it's not one of the times you fail. And if there are witnesses, well, you know what to do. Her hand is now as big as her face, and the other hand is about to be as big as her face. Okay. That's about the same. Yeah, I know, Galaxy. I will work on the tits. I realize that is not the best. Or, you know what? No, I'm not going to make that joke. That's too easy. Blame the Greek for coming up with the word. Yeah, I do blame the Greek, but for most... yeah, no, but yeah, it's, honestly, I do think that way of naming stuff worked, for what it's worth. I think overall that worked out pretty well for them. Granted, not a lot worked out well for the Greeks, historically speaking, but, you know, they kind of succeeded. Until the Romans kicked the shit out of them, but, you know, at least I think that's what... Actually, another thing about it, I don't even know what happened to the Greeks. I thought it was the Romans, but now I'm not so sure that I'm thinking about it. Wants to know a Dark JJK joke. If it's not a spoiler for the anime, then sure. Itadori, 2 eyes. Oh, Gojo, 6 eyes, then okay, I can see where this is going. Yep, alright. Oh my god. The minute you said eyes, I knew where that was going. God damn it. Okay. I feel like I should name her, but I also don't know what I would name her. Also probably need to make the hair on the side of her head a little less, like, visible, because her head is supposed to be hiding part of it, because it's on the side of her hair here. Maybe make it more like this. And there. Alright. JJK Season 1, Nanami. JJK Season 2, Ami. I don't know, the man was wide in Season 2. He was built like a brick shithouse. They really updated his design. Also, neck smaller. Let's see. Let's go ahead and shrink this down a little bit. Just a tad. Just a little baby bit. Okay. Slide that on down like the Darth Vader helmet. Probably also need to make the neck at least look a little skinnier. There we go with that. Her name will be Karen, sure. Karen. For no particular reason. Honestly, I feel bad making Karen jokes, because I've met, like, 4 different people named Karen, and they've all been really nice to me. But, like, in fairness, I don't think any of them were old women. Her bangs a little longer so they cover the neck. Oh, yeah. Wait. Her bangs are like the side hair, because the bangs I thought were just the front hairs. I think. Either way, yeah, I can cover her neck. Cover her neck. Anyone can see her neck is showing right next to me. Alright, there is one. And there's the other. Sure. I think that turned out fine. Not great, but fine. Oh boy, it's doing that thing again. Alright. Hopefully none of you... If you guys can see what I'm seeing, then hopefully none of you have, like, problems with seeing flashing images a lot, because that's what Photoshop does at some points. Let me just go... Yep. Yeah, okay, you guys can see it too, apparently. Alright. Wait, wrong button. Alright. Alright. Let me go ahead and try drawing just the face now. Just to get that one down. I'll put a towel on her, or an apron. I guess side hair could also be the bangs. Actually, you know what? Sure, I'll draw, like, an apron on her. Why not? Or... How about very conveniently placed hair? Not like... Alright, let me explain what I mean by that. So, like... Okay, and then also, like... And then, like, a leaf? Like one of them Canadian maple tree leaves? I gotta be honest, I don't even know what kind of leaf I'm drawing. I do not look at leaves. So yeah, look at that. Perfectly covered. Perfectly covered. Oh, hot dog mascot. That's a way better idea. She's now naked again. Look away. Oh yeah, Persona 3 Reload comes out on Friday. I'm excited for that. Granted, I've played Persona 3 before. But, generally, I expect good things from it. Okay, this looks a little weird the way I have it shaped, but bear with me here. And now I'm gonna need the... Someone just probably tuned into the stream and was like, hey yo, what the fuck? And then they just blinked out of existence. Now think about it, I don't think I've ever seen like the lower half of a hot dog costume. I don't know how they walk around, so I drew the legs there, but like, how do they move is the question. I've never seen the lower half of a hot dog costume. And then, like, there's, like, the ketchup or mustard or whatever. There are the grill marks. There you go. Hot dog mascot. Or a football uniform or a Hooters uniform. I think the hot dog mascot's the winning idea. In fact, let me color that. The hot dog musket. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we got a nice virile red for the hot dog part. Let me just go ahead and get a good old brush in there. That's good. That's a nice shade of red for that there hot dog. Make it a little then smaller. Alright. Erase the imperfections, which I just do sometimes. Normally I do a little more efficiently, but like, you know, this is a fun stream. We're having fun. We're not trying to meticulously draw every single detail of this hot dog thing, like I do sometimes in practice. We're just trying to relax and draw a hot dog girl. This costume is soft enough to where you can just easily bend them while you walk. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Do. Oh yeah, fun fact. If you use the pencil, because the pencil goes strictly by pixels, then there's no, like, line around the thing when you fill it in. As you'll see in a moment. There we go. There's the hot dog. Hmm. Let me go ahead and add some browning to that dog. Alright, that dog. That's a nice bun. Then, what else should I add? Oh yeah. For starters, delete this stuff, which used to be the ketchup, but now I can just add ketchup. Okay. Do, 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 do. Add some mustard. There we go. Yeah, nice shine in the hot dog would probably be a good idea. That's true. There's a little shine. Now we just blur it together with the blur tool to blend it a little bit. And give it a little more shine. It's a very shiny hot dog, I'll have you know. Drove to a girl in a glizzy and buns. Accurate. That is what I did. I will accept that. I accept the punishment for that crime. And for her colors, let's see. So we have skin color. Let's make her something that I don't know. Fucking, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say non-controversial, but that's gonna happen regardless. Besides, it's not like drawing a girl like a different color of skin than people expect is gonna start a race war, right? Cut to like smash cut to like 2030 and like that was the start of the race war over YouTube. One fucking VTuber android. And then like a robot comes to kill me in the future. And like and then a different robot comes to protect me. Her eyes, I've decided, are green, because that's just a color I don't use a lot. Karen the hot dog girl. She sells hot dogs to make ends meet. And her hair, dark blue? Hmm. Let's start the skin war immediately. Give me your skin. Reminds me of that thing from Rick and Morty where they had like the nipple war over like what kind of nipples you had on that one planet. That's kind of what racism's like. Racism is a nipple war, but on the inside we all have the same nipples. Alright. Her name is Karen, the hot dog girl. She's my new OC. Please don't steal. Let's use a wacky brush to draw her name. This is kind of wacky. I did not leave enough space. That was a dumb idea. She spells dog like this because she's cool. Hot dog extraordinaire. Sure. That works. Make a model of it. You know what? Sure, eventually I might. Once I get around to making models again. Or making updates to my current model, who knows? Alright. Huh. I don't know. I'm mostly satisfied with Karen to this point. Actually, let's draw the rest of her outfit, I guess. Though, first things first, let me get my favorite brush back in the selection. Where the hell? I have a lot of brushes that I've saved from various brush packs I found. Like, there are a lot of free ones you can get for Photoshop, so I recommend trying to look at those. Generally speaking, I would say you can find a lot of really interesting packs out there that give you certain brushes or things, or at least show you how to make brushes. I should have that be a stream, actually, where I just make a bunch of weird brushes and I have to use them in something. Okay. Now we do this the easy way. We circle the fingers, and then the thumb, and then we go back around the arm, which is what we gotta do. Oh, wow, that still didn't color part of her hand. Yep, okay, we're good. We're good. Her hand's colored. Now, is she wearing anything under this? That's the question. That's the appeal. If I get to 1,000,000 subscribers, I'll make a doujin with this character. He said jokingly, not knowing that people actually would do that. It'll be about her selling hot dogs and meeting the love of her life or something. Who may or may not be some kind of octopus. Depending on what people want. I'd rather not draw that, but hey, you know, hentai artists are like, they are the rock that holds up the world, you know? Sometimes you just, you bow to the whims of the people when they demand hot dog hentai from you. That's trying to, oh yeah, I should do that. One moment, gotta skin her skin. She's wearing skin-colored, high heels. That's why that looks like that. Never mind. Fucked up. There, her feet are feet colored. Alright. There. Karen, the hot dog extraordinaire. Also, I need to add shine to the mustard still. Damn it. Let's go and... And the mustard as well, or the ketchup as well. See, the ketchup is a little more like viscous or something, which is why the light doesn't hit it as well. And the grill lines are about to be under the rest of it because that's where they should be. Because the grill line, obviously you don't grill with the ketchup and the mustard on. That'd be ridiculous. Sure. That's a nice little hot dog for a nice little girl. She has to be dressed in the hot dog suit during sex. Oh yeah, the hot dog suit stays on during sex. Alright. I think this is a successful girl. Overall, I'm satisfied with this for now. We will get back to, I don't know, more drawing practice eventually. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I have an arrowhead. My next stream will be tomorrow, where I get back to Pal World, get back to the grind. I need to grind. It's most of what I do at this point. Anyway, have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to show up there if you want to see more Pal World stuff. And if you don't, I guess don't. I mostly determine stuff by if people actually want to see it. Anyway, all that effort you put into fixing your proportions. Let me guess. I was wrong. Now she's a hot... Oh, okay, that's fair, yeah. Look, pro tip for artists out there. You don't have to draw the girl if you put her in a hot dog outfit. It works. No one can say it doesn't work. Anyway, next stream tomorrow is Power World. Hope to see you all there. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now. Say hi to Karen for me, the hot dog extraordinaire.